Hello, this is Aleka Piratos, and today I will be going over my advocacy campaign on ending the camping ban in Colorado. So firstly, we'll be going over what the camping ban is, why it's an issue, and what are the effects of it. Next, we'll be going over the landscape of the camping ban as an issue. Thirdly, how can we eradicate the camping ban and create new implementations? And lastly, we'll be going over our conclusion and summary of the issue. So firstly, the camping ban in Colorado refers to laws and regulations prohibiting individuals from camping in certain public areas within the state. It is primarily aimed to address issues related to homelessness and the use of public spaces for long-term camping. The ban typically prohibits camping in urban areas, parks, sidewalks, and other public property aimed to ensure the cleanliness, safety, and accessibility of these spaces for all residents and visitors. The specific parameters of the camping ban may vary between different cities or counties in Colorado, with some imposing fines or penalties for violating the ban. So, why is this an issue? While this sounds like it is addressing a public safety concern, there are a lot of underlying effects of this that are inhumane and economically inviable. So on the right here, you can see just a map of a couple and their experience being pushed around over the course of 15 months. So as you can see, their homelessness did not change. They were simply moved from place to place to place and constantly dispersed due to the camping ban. So why is it important that people are able to stay in one space? So typically people camp together in areas which is used to foster community. Additionally, this helps outreach workers to reach clients. So at Urban Peak, where I work, we have several outreach workers, and a lot of their clients do not have phones, and therefore having a accurate location is crucial for giving them services and helping them get off the streets and maintaining their safety. Next, the landscape of the camping ban. So firstly, the nature of homelessness. Homelessness is a complex challenge with multifaceted causes such as poverty, mental illness, addiction, and lack of affordable housing. Though the camping ban aims to address homelessness by regulating public spaces, it is crucial to approach it with empathy and comprehensive understandings of the issue. The impact of the ban. Mostly criminalization. The camping ban can lead to criminalization of homelessness, and it has. When individuals have no place to go, penalizing them for camping in public spaces perpetuates a cycle of punishment without addressing the root cause of homelessness. It's inhumane to target vulnerable populations instead of offering viable solutions. Next, public safety concerns. So advocates for the camping ban argue that it is necessary to maintain public safety and cleanliness in public areas. However, within our outreach team, we have individuals who show up with trash bags and everything and help their clients clean up the area. And I know there are other nonprofits that also do this initiative. So it actually helps regulate the amount of public waste on public land. Public health and environmental impacts. So opponents of the camping ban argue that it fails to address the underlying issues of homelessness while exacerbating public health and environmental concerns. When individuals are forced to camp in hidden or remote areas to avoid legal repercussions, they often lack access to basic sanitation facilities and increase the risk of disease transmission. Moreover, unsanctioned camping may lead to unintended environmental damage, such as the improper disposal of waste or the destruction of natural habitats. Human rights and dignity. So the camping ban infringes upon the human rights and dignity of individuals experiencing homelessness. It restricts their ability to find temporary shelter and may further marginalize them, isolating them from essential services, employment opportunities, and community support networks. Lack of adequate alternatives. I did take that one off of here. Collaborative solutions. So recognizing the complexity of the issue, it's clear that we need to collaborate between local governments, social service agencies, and community organizations. Comprehensive strategies that address affordable housing options, improve access to mental health and addiction services, and providing supportive services to help individuals transition out of homelessness. So by focusing on these collaborative solutions, Colorado can work towards not just managing homelessness through a camping ban, but actively combating the root causes of homelessness and improve the lives of its residents. So how can we eradicate the camping ban, and what would we implement? So first I'm going to be going through the elimination, and then I will be getting into the implementation side of this. So firstly, public awareness initiatives and building a coalition. So a public awareness initiative is crucial in ending the camping ban in Colorado. By educating the public about the realities of homelessness and the inefficiencies of the ban, we can create a groundswell of support for alternative solutions. In parallel, building a coalition of diverse stakeholders is essential. By bringing together individuals experiencing homelessness, community organizations, nonprofit businesses, religious institutions, and local government agencies, we can create a unified voice for change and ensure a comprehensive approach. So nextly, sadly, we would need to secure funding. Adequate funding is vital to implement effective solutions and end the camping ban. We must identify and leverage various funding sources such as government grants, private donations, and partnerships with philanthropic organizations. Engaging with potential funders to highlight the social and economic benefits of investing in alternative approaches to homelessness and emphasizing cost savings, improved public safety, and health and a healthier community. Next, implementations. Conducting research and reports. So, conducting a comprehensive research is crucial to inform evidence-based solutions. It's important to collect data on the prevalence of homelessness in Colorado, the causes, existing resources, and gaps in services. Producing reports based on this research helps make a compelling case to policymakers, funders, and the public. So these reports can highlight the inefficiencies and ineffectiveness of the camping ban, as well as showcase successful alternative approaches implemented in other communities, providing a roadmap of ending the ban in Colorado. So I think the economics side of this is pretty interesting and just a very viable approach to informing stakeholders. So in Colorado, in the winter months, we typically spend around $30,000 per person in hospital bills alone, whereas giving someone housing it costs about $10,000 per person. So that's just an example of how it's not only more economically viable, it's also just a lot more humane. Next, implementation. So, firstly, affordable housing initiatives. So, prioritizing the development of affordable housing options to provide a stable and secure accommodations for individuals experiencing homelessness. So, we could explore partnerships with stakeholders and landlords to increase funding and resources for affordable housing programs. Supportive services, allocating resources to provide comprehensive and supportive services such as mental health resources, addiction treatment programs, job training, and life skill counseling. Collaborating with community agencies and nonprofits to increase access to these services. Next, a housing first approach, which is not only more economically viable, also more humane. So, embracing a housing first approach, which prioritizes providing immediate access to permanent housing without preconditions and requirements. So, a lot of people argue that someone should be sober and all these things before they can access housing. But how is someone supposed to really get sober if they don't even have a roof over their head? A lot of people use addiction to cope, and also addiction does not apply to all individuals experiencing homelessness. Rent subsidy and assistance program. So expanding rental assistance programs to ensure that individuals can afford stable housing. Additionally, maybe implementing more vouchers within the community. So right now, the voucher system in Colorado is lottery based. It's not based on necessity at all, which I find very odd. And additionally, it's the cost of housing has gone up so much in Colorado, whereas the voucher allocation funding has not really gone up per voucher. So we have clients at Urban Peak who got their voucher and they literally just can't find anywhere to live because everything is so expensive and the cost continues to increase. In addition, landlords are very reluctant to work with vouchers. So thank you for listening. So in conclusion, the camping ban in Colorado needs to be limited. We need a more humane, economically sensible, and alternative focus approach. The camping ban in Colorado is not only inhumane, but also fails to address the underlying causes of homelessness. It criminalizes homelessness instead of offering viable solutions, perpetuates a cycle of punishment and poverty without addressing the root causes of the issue. From an economic perspective, the camping ban is not cost effective. The police response time in Colorado is frankly already very bad. and this definitely is just so much worse. I see the camping ban being enforced all the time by police officers, and it's just such a waste of money. It just does not make sense economically. So additionally managing legal proceedings and addressing public safety concerns far exceeds the cost of implementing alternative solutions that effectively address homelessness. So to end the camping ban and create a more humane approach, we must focus on implementing alternative strategies. This includes a comprehensive and collaborative approach that addresses the root causes of homelessness, such as poverty, lack of affordable housing, mental illness, and addiction. Affordable housing initiatives must be prioritized, ensuring individuals have access to stable and secure accommodations, supportive services, including mental health resources, addiction treatment, and job programs. And lastly, embracing a housing first approach, which prioritizes providing immediate access to permanent housing without uh, preconditions, is crucial. Thank you very much. Oh, did that work? Oh my god, did that not record?